Reports of a mysterious bearded man plagued a community after a schoolgirl vanished. When the truth was revealed, it was more horrific than the locals could ever have imagined. It was the 18th of November, 1993. Angie Housman was in 4th grade, living in St. Louis in Missouri. It should have been a normal afternoon as Angie made her way off the school bus back home. Unfortunately, it was the last journey she would ever take. She vanished off the school bus just 8 houses away from her home. Tragically, her body was then discovered 9 days later by a deer hunter. Horrifically, she'd been tied to a tree alive and left there to die. Her autopsy, though, revealed something even more hideous. Experts revealed she'd been kept alive for an entire week and endured torture and before actually passing away. Now, forensic experts collected evidence from the crime scene. This was things such as a fingerprint on the duct tape left on Angie's body. They also collected a DNA profile from her underwear. Now, eyewitnesses reported seeing a mysterious bearded man around the area just prior to her disappearance. However, searches for the mystery bearded man proved fruitless. The case went frustratingly cold until 25 years later. Thanks to advances in DNA technology, in March 2019, a lab tested the DNA found in the case. They uploaded the profile to a national database, and this time they got a match. The culprit was 61-year-old Earl Webster Cox. He was local to the area at the time of Angie's disappearance and murder. Interestingly, he'd actually previously been dishonorably discharged from the Air Force due to S activity with 4 different children. He'd only had to spend 8 years in prison before he was released. He then moved to Missouri and was again arrested for child abuse in 1992. He also pleaded guilty in 2003 for trying to entice a child over state lines for S activity. He also pleaded guilty to having over 45,000 images of child SA on his computer. How this man was free to then SA and kill Angie is absolutely mind-boggling. After his DNA was found on Angie's underwear, he was charged with murder, kidnapping and sodomy. He pleaded guilty and was given life in prison.